the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. This guy's got the season started on the right foot. A home victory in the season opener. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Going for it all. That is caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. It is a touchdown.
Offside. Defense.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors will have great field position right around midfield.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
At the 6-yard line.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll try the right side this time. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto! That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 14. Our home team, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
On 2nd and 10, though, trying to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Toronto first
He'll
down.
drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
They'll run the sneak, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
1 yard gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return. How good is that? Backs them up all the way to the 2.
Their own 2-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive will start on the ground. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
Second and 10.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll help him get it out of danger, out of bounds, up at the 15-yard line.
That's good. For Toronto, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He takes off. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, Toronto.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
That's another Toronto first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 9.
So after one, 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Forced out left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Toronto. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He's able to get away from one man. The reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot.
This drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Crazy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 13 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now it is first and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because he continues to end up on his back.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And his guys are on the board now here in this second quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for three, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Toronto first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Right away, they'll set. That's going to be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So the move is for the field goal unit here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the visitors will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw yet again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's in for the score. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And his guys are able to edge a bit closer.
Our home team, 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The RPO, that one is complete. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. snap as they'll throw it on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First and 10.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard
A
line.
handoff as they try to run it here. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll stay on the ground. Good running inside the 25.
17 more yards.
And he'll be taken down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go down the field. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Could be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
I'll give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free. picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack. That flag definitely in the area of holding. We're about ready now for the punt, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point really because it ends up being a turnover on downs. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage in the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff out of the gun. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 3rd down and 9.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Toronto.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 25. He's taken down at the 3-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
And now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Toronto. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long. To start your season and build some early momentum gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Now return coming from the 7. Yeah! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read. That's tipped and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Flush to his right.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
Complete to number 82. A 6-yard
From the
pickup
46.
brings up
Here's second down and 4.
at the 46-yard line.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back. They'll look to throw again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
A gain of 12 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Turnover on downs.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Here's first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 32. And a Toronto first down.
Now this looks like a design run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So